Sundar Singh and Kashyap Prajapati, the two openers. Kashyap Prajapati couldn't do much. Off the hips, will get a single, and runs on board for Oman. Runs. This time in the slot, and this one has been hit handsomely. One bounce into the fence. Great.
Lovely shot, great pickup. He beautifully pulled for 4.
This is, as you mentioned, one of his favorite shots. Bowled him. Wanted to scoop it. Came across, hitting the leg stump, and Binura gets into a little jig.
Third over, 15 for 1.
Opened his stumps. You miss, I hit. That's the story. Picked up beautifully in the gap, in the cow corner, and that will be a boundary. Kashyap Prajapati.
As we said, leg side for 4.
It is full down the leg and taken good advantage of. All right, in the slot, uppishly played. And look at that. The umpires raising their hands.
Obviously within the power play, so no fielder outside the circle, so that gives an opportunity for him to free his arms, but beautifully picked up for a 6. Just in case.
This time, maximum again.
Oman has picked up 2 glorious 6s in this over. Beautifully swept for a 6.
Again, earning.
We don't want is losing flurry of wickets.
Well, all the batsmen decided not to listen to you. That's sailing for 6. Depositing that into the stands. Akila Dhananjaya misses his mark. Zishan doesn't miss out. YouTube.com. Oh, that's beautifully hit.
6 more.
Inside around in 2 deliveries. First on the leg side, then this one even more stylish. Inside out. And that's a delivery. Will to be in the park. Like this. Gets the elevation and will get it in the gap as well.
Once again the ball.
Tikshana will continue. That's the miscued shot. Will that yield a wicket? It would be a difficult catch. It's pulled off. Has come by.
And Sri Lanka so badly needed that wicket. And that has only been possible because of this wonderful athletic fielding. And
that's a poor delivery from Shanaka. The batsman just had to help it along its way.
adding another boundary to the total.
Fine inside the circle, not really sure what doesn't. Shanaka was men, women, everyone joining just like they enjoy cricket. Well, that could have been taken. It still has enough to go for 4. Just went through him.
Fiercely cut. And as you rightly said, went through him despite taking the sting.
Pillows in their kit bags.
Well, this is why it was changed. Magnificent hit. Just picking the length early as reassurance that I'm still there. And I'll provide you the finish of this kind. Will it be taken? No! A jumping
Up skywards, knew that the ball was going. And just enough. Look at that dive. Look at the jump. Wow.
spectacular catch early on. Everything has to be taken. It was going to be a slower delivery that carries to the fielder this time. Chamika knows. Chamika believes that yes, the field
Run rate a tad. That was a slower one. Back of the hand delivery. And comfortably coming underneath. I'm glad that
he does. He starts off with a huge hit. Naseem Khushi. It's one thing to come in and hit a 6. It's quite another hit. It's so high and with such authority.
bowled him. An opportunity.
Absolutely pinpoint, and that's what it was. Khushi playing a nothing shot in the end. Incredible indeed. He's got him. He's only seeing the base of the stumps, not the batsman.
And eventually, the good old Yorker comes into play. Nadeem on strike. A full toss to start with. And a cheeky single directed. And the umpire raises his finger. Sri Lanka coming back strong, and how this is the over that is changing everything. Team, and it's favoring now going in favor of Sri Lanka.
Scattered at either ends. Stumps scattered at either ends. That's in the gap. That will fetch Sandeep Gaur his first boundary.
There had to be an anticlimax, and this was it. Right in the gap. 4 runs. These 2 overs have done the damage. Full toss over the fielder and into the fence. That's a boundary.
As well with that boundary. This time, a little jump, but being on him. Oh, he's got the height, but not the distance. No, it's a good catch. It's a very good catch towards the end of the innings.
Look at that. He landed well, and then the moment he thought he's losing balance.
Here can be something he can get underneath of. Oh, slower delivery. Kalimullah waited.
Akif was batting. Nasty blows coming off his willow. Ayan Khan struggled, and how? Can they do that with the ball?
I think it's important for Oman.
1,386 runs. Stepping down, and he shows his class. 1 bounce into the fence.
Pressure back on Kalimullah now. Pond.
Up in the air. And this has gone many a miles. Vertically and horizontally. Got underneath that ball. Stand and deliver. Driven beautifully. No one's going to stop that. That's going to be a 4 drive. There you go. And once you play that shot, you want to just stay there at that position for the photographers to take a few pictures and post them. Shot ball up in the air and will go. If you're not bowling really quick. Again a shorter one, but this time Ayan Khan could be the man underneath. Will he take it? He takes it. He's got the man. It was a shorter one. Maybe a tad slow. Went up in the air. Maybe 200 kilometers. Came down flat, and look at that. Ayan Khan was waiting. And Dinesh Chandimal. Boundary. Shot in 4-1. Short ball. And
Yes, there's enough pace. Bilal obviously has a good pace, and that pace itself takes.
up in the air now. Jatinder running underneath the ball, circling. And is that Fayaz? Beg your pardon. That was.
Sri Lanka is dejected because he almost checked the shot in the end. And a very good catch by someone.
These come hit me kind of invitations. That's it! Up in the air, Jatinder Singh. Oh, we just spoke a little kind.
That's it!
Jatinder Singh really had no chance. The ball grew wings halfway to it, isn't it? That's a magnificent hit. Long on. 7 runs added to the tally without a ball being counted. It's a free hit. And the free hit has been sent many a mile. Look for.
If there was a way to measure this, it would require. Slower one on the pads. That should be given. That is given. A big wicket coming in. Kalimullah. He's got his man.
Then played a stylish stroke, but he's completely misread the slower delivery. Played down the wrong line. That would have gone on to crash into the stumps. Kalimullah as well pleading. An appeal, first ball and given. Nadeem answers the call. He's missed a pretty straight ball. Wanted to work it along the ground on the leg side. That would have crashed into the stumps. There's something on it.
And is Oman going to spring a surprise on Sri Lanka?
It's the length which has cost the batsman's demise. Oh, that's a glorious hit. Everybody holding the post. And it might be Nadeem who's picked up 2 wickets, but if it's in the slot, doesn't really matter who the bowler is. All because of that able leader. Well, that's the ball. He's still going after it. Chamika, then now he'll look for the single, but then decided to go with a cricketing shot. But Bhanuka said, wait a minute, you don't have to offer any. He was still going after it. The keeper had given up.
Up in the air. Now this one has gone many miles in the air and will go a couple of...
Beautifully struck. A faster one. And obviously there was width on offer.
And be the hero. There you go. I just spoke about it. Wanting to be that hero. Last ball of that previous over. Flat batted. A flat 6. But he will finish it. It's a max. There was an attempt, but on.
How good a finish was that? Swept away. Swept away for a beautiful 6. It's to spare. And Oman scoring 159 for 8 in the allotted 20 overs. Aqib Ilyas was the top scorer.